I think if we look at India's culture, the most things that are close to our heart is that culturally we never throw things away. Even a toothbrush is kept and used multiple times. So, culturally, the whole idea of ESG, the whole idea of how to protect the environment is really very much part of us as a country.
As a consumer, we are dealing with the white goods, the electronics and mobile, and also automobile sector. Some of the major complaints that we received was, and this is not just the poor consumers. So I'm talking about those consumers who can afford even a foreign make car, for example. And of late, you must have also heard how a very important brand, a multinational company, simply wrapped up and just vanished. So this has left these very, very privileged consumers totally, high and dry. And what is happening is, if there is a need for even a small repair, very, very small repair, then what happens is you are completely dependent on the import of spare parts. That itself takes about, not less than a month, let us say. And then the repair itself is so exorbitantly placed that it is actually leaving our consumers in great distress and harassment. So it is not just about poor consumers or the regular middle class sector who must be having difficulty in, say, getting his scooter or motorcycle repaired, but it is also the up class, the very upper class, which is also facing the same thing.
A lot of people still say, why do we have to get into repair? We can easily replace the product, we can afford to do it, so why worry about it? West is doing it all the time. Should we just not follow the West? But I don't think in terms of a circular economy, that's the right thing for us. And what do you think in terms of the circular economy as such, as India's place in the circular economy?
So you are right. When the Western world started with this mindless consumption, and we all thought that the more you consume, the more your economy can show the growth rates. But I think now, because of the heightened or say greater sensitivity towards the climate change issues, the issues of making the resources available, after all. So there is a limit to the resources that you can actually put to use. So ultimately, it requires that there will be and probably the time has come for this idea to actually gain ground, that having repair is not a tacky kind of a thing, and to buy or say to have goods which are say second hand or some such thing is not something so it is not that bad. Maybe it's a very cool way of actually sharing the resources with everybody, the global citizen, to have fun with a model which may have outgrown my say happiness, but it can work for another person, and why not?
And for another country.
Yeah, that's what.
So it can go down from tier 1 city to tier 2 city to tier 3 city to rural.
Absolutely.
And it can just keep moving instead of throwing it away.
That's what.
So repair and replace and upgrade and keep using.